Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the estimate cost process. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. When estimating cost is an important process in project management, as it is the basis for determining and controlling the project budget. Costs are estimated for the first time at the beginning of a project or even before a project has started. Subsequently, the re-estimation of the project cost is repeated on an ongoing basis to account for more detailed information or changes to the scope or timeline. For instance, if the earned value management measures that are used for controlling project cost indicate significant variances from the budget, a re-estimation of the cost in a schedule and a revisiting of the overall budget can be inevitable. A cost estimate is a quantified expectation of how many resources are required to complete a project or parts of a project. Such cost estimates are often expressed in currency units. However, other units such as man days can also be used if the currency accounts are not applicable or irrelevant. Estimate cost is a process of developing an approximation of cost of resources needed to complete a project work. The key benefit of this process is that it determines the monetary resources required for the project. This process is performed periodically throughout the project as needed. Now we shall talk about the inputs for this process. First input is the project management plan. Friend, project management plan is basically based on like cost management plan, quality management plan, scope baseline, project scope statement, work breakdown structure, and WPS dictionary. Project documents includes the lesson learned, project schedule, resource requirement, and risk register. Other inputs are enterprise environmental factor and organizational process assets. Now if we talk about the tools which we use for this process are expert judgment. This technique is suggested by PMBOK as a way to produce a cost estimate. For example, if you or your team have experience with the kind of work that is in the scope of a project, you can use expert judgment to produce an estimate. This requires a certain level of familiarity with the subject of a project and its environment, such as the industry and the organization. Next is the analogous estimation. Analogous estimating refers to the use of observed cost figures and related values in previous projects or portions of a project. In order to be accurate, this type and nature of these references activities must be comparable with the current project. This technique uses historical data in the form of values and parameters to determine the expected resource requirements of a current project. The historic values are adopted for the current work and can be adjusted for differences in scope or complexity. Next is the parametric estimation. Parametric estimation is a statistical approach to determine the expected resource requirements. It is based on the assumed or proven relationship of parameters and values. Simple examples are building cost per square foot in construction projects or the implementation of cost per data field in IT projects. Now, bottom up estimation. Bottom up estimation refers to a technique that involves estimating the cost at a granular level of work units. The estimates for all components of a project are then aggregated in order to determine the overall project cost estimate. The practice, these estimates are often performed at the lowest level of the work breakdown structure, for example, for work package or activities. 3-point estimation. 3-point estimation is a technique that usually leverages on bottom-up estimate, analogous or expert estimates. The concept requires a pessimistic worst case and the most likely cost estimate. Based on these points, a weighted average cost estimate is determined that overweights the most likely point. This can be done by assuming a triangular distribution, a PERT or beta distribution. Next is the data analysis, and the other tools we used are project management information system and decision making as well. The output of this whole process is the cost estimate. Cost estimate includes quantitative assessment of the probable cost required to complete the project work, as well as contingency amount to account for identified risk and management reserve to cover unplanned work. Cost estimates can be presented in summary form or in detail. Basis of estimates: the amount and type of additional details reporting the cost estimate vary by application area. Regardless of the level of detail, the supporting documentation should provide a clear and complete understanding of how the cost estimate was derived. Others are project document updates that includes the assumption log, lesson learned register, and risk register as well. So these are the three output of this whole process of estimate cost. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you.